I'm Julie Mack, and I am your host for Shop.org TV. Right now, I am standing on the red carpet here at the annual Summit Convention. Now, I'm going to be catching up with the who's who in the e-commerce industry. I'm here with Scott Silverman, and he's the Executive Director of Shop.org. Scott, welcome, and tell me about your company.
Sure. So Shop.org is the world's leading membership community for the digital retail commerce. We have more than 600 members that are part of Shop.org, and they come to us for research, certainly for events like the annual summit this week in Las Vegas, and really to tap into the community of Shop.org and network and share knowledge with all of the members and all the experience that they have.
Now, why is it so important for attendees to attend this annual summit convention?
So the annual summit is our big tent event for the year. We're expecting approximately 2,500 people that are going to be here in Las Vegas, and it really has something for everyone. Just thinking about the keynote sessions, it offers content that will really challenge your thinking about where business is going today, how retailers are interacting with their customers. We have breakout sessions and clinics on a variety of topics that really resonate with the different varying degrees of need among our attendees, from mobile commerce to international expansion. And certainly the networking is a huge part of the annual summit. You think about all of the companies that are here, maybe 500 plus companies. They all have 5 years or more of experience. And just look at the collective experience of everyone here. It's an amazing asset for all of the attendees to really tap into and harness and learn from.
Well, it sounds like there's just so much going on and that there's unlimited amounts of information. Now, I noticed when I came on in that the exhibit area is a lot larger than what it was in the past. Tell me about it.
Well, I'm glad you noticed that, because it is something that we spent a lot of time thinking about. We wanted to make the exhibit hall a real destination. We recognize the importance of the partnership between online retailers and solution providers. These partnerships really allow for the development of innovation and best practices, and we know that it's this partnership that is so important. So we really tried to make the exhibit area a destination for retailers with engaging content through the expert arenas, through bigger booths, and we actually have a best booth contest, and we want to provide a reward for those exhibitors that are providing truly engaging and compelling information and best practices to attendees.
Wonderful. Now, recently I heard through the grapevine that Shop.org is entering the policy arena. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so this is a really important initiative for Shop.org. The industry is about 15 years old, and it's a $250 million industry. You wouldn't imagine that it has gone relatively unnoticed by the politicians in Washington, D.C., but we've been pretty fortunate up until now. However, we are seeing that the politicians in Washington are beginning to talk more and more about our industry, and it's important that there is a voice that can be a part of that conversation. So Shop.org, our parent organization, is the National Retail Federation. They have a world-renowned lobbying team and government affairs team, and we're really able to leverage that and use that to represent the voice of the industry in Washington, D.C.
Wonderful. Now, recently, Shop.org has published part 2 of Retailing Online. What are some of the key findings in the book?
So this is a report. It's in its 10th year. It's really considered the Bible of e-commerce. And we're very fortunate that the author of the report, Sucharita Malparu, is here. She's going to give a keynote speaker on get really into the details about what's happening with the state of retailing online. But one of the key findings is that we're seeing retailers shift their emphasis from customer acquisition into customer retention, because they're beginning to find that the brand new customers, there's fewer and fewer of them. So they really need to focus on their existing customers and deliver an exceptional shopping experience for them. So you'll hear about this and so much more from Sucharita on Wednesday morning at our keynote session.
Wonderful. Well, Scott, thank you so much for joining us here, and enjoy the convention.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.